It's Briskenstein out here. I don't know how long I'm gonna be out here, man. Cause it's real in the field, baby. I gotta start going back on live in the crib, man. You heard? I be feeling awkward when I'm in the crib, though. I like to be walking and moving and stuff when I'm on live. I don't like just sitting down in front of the camera. I be feeling awkward. Even though that's what all these dudes, them D-leaguers, they stop. I'm just messing with dudes, man. Let me cut it out, baby. Hold the dawn. What's poppin'? It's cold, man. It's not a game. I gotta go full hood. But it's not a game, baby. Manny Gomez, what's poppin'? Dude sold me a defective lighter at the store. Now I can't find that defective lighter. Greg Johnson, a few years ahead, was popping. I don't know what that is, Lord. But yeah, man, yeah. Make sure y'all subscribe to that Gen Pop TV. If you ain't subscribed to that Gen Pop TV yet, got heavy episodes dropping on that this week. Know what I mean? If you ain't checked that new episode I dropped yesterday, Decepticon on Rikers Island, make sure y'all go leave a comment on that. You heard? Share that to Facebook. Word up, man. But now I'm gonna end up going on live in the crib, man, because it's too crazy out here right now. It's too wild. Antonio's Restoration was populated. John Mack was popping. Jersey, what up? Rex Money TV, what's really good? Yeah, man, I'm just tapping in with dudes, man. Hit this little L, man. You heard? Go back in the crib, put that edit work in a minute. Yes, sir. This perp is serious right here. Yeah, Fat Joe know what it is. Fat Joe done talked about the channel already. If you ain't see that video, type in Fat Joe talking about St. Laz channel. You heard? You'll see that video of Fat Joe talking about that good Gen Pop channel. You heard? Yes, sir. You got me in chains for your love, but I wouldn't change. Yeah, bro. But all these industry dudes is watching the channel. Is which industry dude is going to make a move? What industry dude is going to share a video? Like, you know, you got some of these dudes, man, they got millions of subscribers on YouTube. You feel me? All they got to do is share one video, and they open me up to a whole nother world of money, a whole nother world of fans and fan base. So, you know, message to all y'all industry dudes that's out there tapping in. Some of y'all hollering and telling me y'all tapping in. If you really want to do something for the kid, share a video to your YouTube channel. Know what I mean? If you a real nigga, because that's what I do for real niggas. That's the real nigga shit I do. You could ask 30 different dudes. who hollered at me out of nowhere and was like, yo, I'm trying to push this, and I charge money for promo. But even before dude spends some money, I'll share his video to my page. It ain't nothing. Now, I mean, dude be an up-and-coming artist, an up-and-coming YouTuber. He send me a link. I share that shit to my YouTube community, bro. You never know. He might catch a quick 50, 60 subscribers off of that or something. I mean, somebody might like his content. You heard? So that's the type of shit I do for niggas, man. Now, I mean, I share niggas shit. So all these industry niggas, man, you know what I mean? If they really want to show some love, that's all they got to do is share a video to their page, bro. Let me get some of them, that viewership that you got. Know what I mean? Very few niggas gonna do that though. Straight up. Cause I've never been a stingy type of nigga. You feel what I'm saying? If I got something, we got something, man. You heard? So, you know, you wanna help a up and coming motherfucker come up? Share a video. Imagine if a nigga like DJ Vlad shared one story on my channel. Imagine if DJ Vlad said, yo, check this story out. This is an ill story. Imagine what would happen. But would DJ Vlad ever do that? I don't understand why not. There's no way I'm gonna get millions of your subscribers from one share, you feel what I'm saying, and take you out the game. So you wouldn't really be doing nothing but a good deed and helping a nigga come up if a nigga did some shit like that. But just think about that. What if DJ Vlad just shared a video and say, yo, look, I see this nigga Laz working. Check this one joint out right here. Know what I mean? That's all niggas really gotta do. If a nigga really is into you know, honoring motherfucking the hood and, you know, and respect the grind in the hood and where niggas come from and what we gotta do to come up. If a nigga really was respecting shit like that, a lot of these niggas will just share video to their motherfucking followers. Like, yo, I enjoyed this video. I think y'all would enjoy it too. Bam! You heard? So that's what I judge realness off of. If a nigga's a real nigga, he do shit like that. Anything else, I interpret as scary. You know what I mean? If a nigga ain't doing that, it's scary to me. So I share nigga shit. What I'm scared of, a nigga gonna take all my motherfucking subscribers? Nah, nigga. I ain't worried. And these is just facts, man. I can't do nothing but spit facts, man. You heard? I'm saying though, what's really good. But yeah, so if you see any celebrity, industry nigga or whatever shouting me out, man, leave a comment under their shit. Yo, share one of his videos, man. Know what I mean? Laz in the hood. Laz trying to get out the hood. Share one or two of his videos. Help me get seen by even more people. Know what I mean? And then you got some niggas, man. I don't know, man. You know what I mean? You got some niggas, bro. Niggas will watch your channel all day, but they'll never show no love. Some niggas show love, man. Some niggas keep it real. They hit you up. They tell you, yo, I see you working. You doing this. Boom, boom, boom. But then you got other niggas. They be like, man, listen. This nigga is a op in a competition. I ain't sharing shit. Forward 6 Sports, what's really good? It's so cold, you just gotta keep smoking out this bitch for your joint not to go out. Polo the Dart, I appreciate you, my bro. I need them Facebook shares and them tweets too. So if a motherfucker on Twitter or Facebook, make sure you share this content to Twitter and Facebook, man. Because that's where you get new followers at. Make no mistake about it. Other social media places besides YouTube. Bring in new followers. Bro, it's funny. I just seen a broad. Bro look mad regular and classy. She driving her little RAV4. Bitch just was lighting up a mad big blunt. Bro looking mad dainty. She got the big stupid Dutch master in her mouth lighting that shit. I'm so real. When I see a dude walking past with his kids, I put my blunt down. Now, I mean, if I'm about to light my blunt and I see a dude coming by with his son or his daughter or whatever, I put that shit away until they walk past, bro. Know what I mean? I don't care if it's legal, illegal, whatever. I ain't trying to influence nobody kid to think smoking is cool. You heard? Same thing with old people. I see old people, I cuff the blunt, man. I just said that, and the nigga is walking down the street smoking with his kid. You heard? But it still don't change my morals. You know what I mean? But that nigga hitting a whole limousine. My nigga Bruce Leroy was populating, bro. Yes, sir. I saw you in that store yesterday. That's what's up, man. My niggas is out here. My that Gen Pop gang is in these streets heavily. You heard? But yeah, I bumped into the bro in the store yesterday. Let me blew you up just for bumping into me. You heard? Blew you up just for bumping into me, bro. Pause. But yeah, know what I mean? I told y'all dudes, man, y'all see me in the streets, y'all fuck with the channel, shout me out, my nigga. Don't be shy. You heard? Cause I ain't no funny nigga. I'ma holler back. So if you know you fuck with the channel and you fuck with Z-Lord and you see me, I don't give a fuck if I'm eating with my kids in a restaurant, nigga. We in that restaurant eating because of y'all niggas. You heard? The supporters. So my kids will understand, but shout me out. You heard? The Ville Chung Gun Hill Road Gang, what's poppin'? Derek Thomas was really good. Yeah, that nigga was walking down the street smoking a whole limousine, Newport Long. I'm cuffing my blunt. Nigga walking with his kids smoking a Newport. Stole 4K out your account. Shit, nigga. Nigga stole 4K out my account, nigga. It's gonna be all type of problems. I'm gonna be like that nigga Martin when niggas took that nigga CD player. Everybody gonna be under suspicion. Straight up. My nigga Wooden Soldier in the building. What's really good? What's populating my broskin? Where you at, Soldier? You back in the town or what? If you back in the town, come holler at me. We get it in. You heard? I'm ready to put some motherfucking work in, nigga. This movie camera, this shit itchy, nigga. You heard? If you out there and you got a script written already, holla at me, my nigga, because I'm ready to, my gun ready to go off with this movie camera. You got a short story? If you write short stories and shit like that, holla at me. I be writing them shits too, my nigga, but, you know, I'm ready to get my director on, bro. I watched some shit yesterday, a movie on Hulu. That shit looked like it was filmed with the Black Magic. Real talk. If you ain't see that new episode I got with Shasha, talking about prison boxing, I filmed that with my Black Magic 6K, you heard? That's what I'm working with over here, my nigga. That good Black Magic 6K. You heard? I could film all the way up to 6K, but you don't need all of that, man. You don't need no fucking 6K. Unless you got a movie deal, nigga. If you got a movie deal and they waiting for you to deliver, that's different. Soldier, come holler at me, bro. Where you at in BK? Let me know, bro. I'll come check your shit or come to the crib, Soldier. You heard? Come to my crib. We put some squirking. You heard? I know you got it when chasing your eggplant goes wrong, too. I need niggas that got them when chasing your eggplant goes wrong stories, man. I got a lot of fans commenting saying, yo, Laz, what up with them when chasing your eggplant stories, man? You not dropping enough of those. So if you out there and you got a when chasing your eggplant goes wrong story, holla at me. If you in the tri-state area, if you in New York, we might be able to do that shit on camera. You feel what I'm saying? So get at me, my nigga. Yersk. Papa Large, what's poppin'? I'm Papa Large, big shot on the East Coast. I told this nigga Bags to spit to that beat, but I'ma have to spit to it because nobody wanna fuck with that beat. But that beat, that ultramagnetic shit, I'm Papa Large, big shot on the East Coast. Or did I spit to that beat? I might be bugging the fuck out. Did I spit to that? I'm Papa Laz, big shot on the East Coast? I don't know, man. I done made so many songs. I'm starting that new music page too. You could type in right now if you want a sneak preview of it. I ain't really start promoting it crazy like that, but if you want a sneak preview of it, you could put in St. Laz Music and Law Stories, and it's gonna come up with the music page. I'm reformatting a whole separate music page for YouTube because I can't have my music page on my regular page because it'll never get seen because YouTube will never push it because it's music. And now the whole page is jail stories and crime stories. So that's the only thing them niggas gonna push in the algorithm. You heard? But I'm making a whole separate music page and I'm only uploading the best songs. I ain't uploading all songs. I'm only uploading the best songs niggas ever did. You heard? And that shit already flooded with all type of deliciousnesses. Go on that shit and check, see what type of songs is on that shit. That shit ain't no joke. And I got Lost St. Laz stories that got banned off of YouTube that YouTube won't let me rock with on my regular page. If you want to see some outlawed and banned Laz stories, them shits is on that St. Laz Music and Law Stories page. You heard? It was banned from St. Laz, but I changed it to St. Laz Music and Law Stories. And next month when I update this channel, I'm changing this shit to St. Laz Life, Crime, and prison stories. You heard? I'm bugging out not having life in there. Like some niggas just telling their life story. What am I talking about? Blue Bills, what's populating? Mafia News, what's really good? Kenneth shit, if you got a T-Mobile Connect, holla at me. I take that shit. I definitely need a new phone. I can't afford it right now. I'm gonna keep it a whole bean. I can't see. I'm a type of nigga, bro. I'm a pro user. Like I'm not what they call that shit again. What they call it? A power user. See, there's a difference between a standard user of a cell phone and a power user of a cell phone. A power user is a nigga like me. When I buy a cell phone, I'm not buying that shit to chat with niggas. I'm buying that shit for the processing speed and the camera. You heard? Nigga, the phone that I got two phones. I always keep two phones at a minimum. But the processing speed on this iPhone 13 Pro that I'm on right now, this processing speed is a monster, but it's only 128 gigabytes. I can't work on no goddamn phone that's only 128 gigabytes. Nigga, I run through that shit in 2 days. You understand what I'm saying? So I lost my phone. What I need now is that Galaxy, what's that shit they got out now? The Galaxy, is it the 23 Plus? With the one that come with the pen, man, that's the old Note under a different name. You heard? Because throughout the years, that's the real phone I fucked with, the Note. You heard? I always got a Note, my nigga. Because Notes be having the highest processing speed, the highest everything. You heard? And that's what I need. When I'm doing episodes, I need to be able to export an episode in 20 minutes. On my old phone, that shit be like an hour, my nigga. If I put out a 40-minute episode, that shit gonna export should take an hour. I gotta sit around for an hour. And then if I mess up, I gotta do that sit around for that hour again. You understand? So you gotta have a high processor. You gotta have a crazy camera. I don't play none of those games. So when I'm buying a phone, I'm buying it as a power user, my nigga. You understand? That's why the phones I be needing, them shits cost a rack, $1,200, $1,300. Because listen, that shit could film a movie. You could film a movie with this iPhone 13 Pro and with that Galaxy 22 Plus. You could film a straight movie, my nigga. This shit shoots in pro resolution. This iPhone, I could film this shit in pro resolution, my nigga. With this shit, you would not be able to tell if I filmed this shit with a movie camera or a phone. That's a fact, bro. Only thing that's whack is if it's at 128 gigabytes, you got limited space, my nigga. That iCloud space don't be working for me. I don't trust that shit. I need hard drive space on the phone. You heard? So that's the fuck I need, my nigga. I need a phone. I need a phone with a whole terabyte on that shit, nigga. Or at least 500 gigabytes. But, you know, terabyte, when you really a power user, nigga, you need that Terry. You need that Terry to hear on deck at all times. That terry cloth gotta be on deck, nigga. You heard? That pterodactyl gotta be on deck. Go to the iPhone store like, yo, word of mother, man, let me get that 14 Max with that Terry DeHare on it, nigga. They be like, huh? I need a Terry DeHare on that 14 Max, nigga. I be like, yo, let me get that Knowledge Culture. I'm gonna go up to the register and be like, yo, let me get that Knowledge Culture Max with a Terry DeHare on that, nigga. He's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm gonna call a manager. I'm like, listen, nigga, your salesperson is racist. You heard? He acting like he don't know slang. I told the nigga I need the Knowledge Culture Max. You heard? With that Terry DeHare on that, nigga. Common sense. I need the motherfucking 14 Max with a terabyte on that. Get that to the peoples. Yeah, them shits is unstoppable. That's the illest investment. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Niggas be thinking that shit is a joke. Yo, phones. Niggas be paying money for phones. Listen, bro, them phones is investments, my nigga. You could change your life with one of these phones, my nigga. That's my word. You could change your life, baby. This iPhone 13 Pro, this shit be filming too clear. I don't be liking to go on live with this shit because this shit is too clear. Shit all in my pores and shit. Like, I be like, chill. That last Shot interview, man, I filmed that shit with my Black Magic, my nigga, and I filmed that shit in 1080 ProRes. Like, I'm giving niggas the game. That shit film all the way up in 6K, but I filmed that shit in 1080 ProRes. You feel what I'm saying? You won't be able to tell the difference. See, the science behind 6K and 4K shit like that is if you need to put that shit on a movie screen. Yeah, if you put 1080 on a movie screen, that shit getting blurry, my nigga. But 4K, 6K, that shit ain't getting blurry on a movie screen. You feel me? So if you know you're not really filming for a movie screen, you're only filming for 100 inches, pause, 70 inches, pause, you know what I mean? You good with 1080. 4K, you good with 2. You can film in 2K. That shit film in 2.6K or some shit like that. But 1080 ProRes, my nigga, 24 frames per second, that shit be delicious, nigga. That shit be delicious, my nigga. You heard? If y'all niggas is trying to start a YouTube channel, make sure y'all join my membership, three cash a month. That shit light. Know what I mean? And I got an installment now on the first episode telling niggas how to really successfully start a YouTube channel from basic baby steps. You feel what I'm saying? Go check that shit out on the channel right now. Join the membership. You get to see it. You heard? It's a members only video. Life through galleries. What's poppin'? Jahan Baxter was populating. 40 Projects was really good. Southside was popping. E-Bell was really good. I want that Google Pixel 2, bro. I want to see, the thing is with that shit, I want to fuck with that Pixel Pro. You feel what I'm saying? I want to see what that's hitting for. But the only thing is, I don't be knowing how my editing app is going to function on a new phone. I'm rolling the dice, getting a Pixel Pro, and then that shit, they ain't compatible, or it's bugs inside the motherfucking editing program, and then I'm mad as hell, nigga. I'm sitting around, gotta use a editing program with bugs in it because they ain't straightened it out for the Pixel Pro yet, but it's straightened out for fucking Samsung. You feel me? So that's the things I be worried about. But it's shit. If a nigga got a Pixel Pro at a great deal, make me a deal, an offer I can't refuse, I'll go with that Pixel Pro. Straight up. I'll go with that Pixel Pro. I know that shit get busy. Why not go with the phone that YouTube makes? Google owns YouTube. They the ones who make the Pixel Pro. They might show a nigga some love if you on the Pixel Pro. The app is Viva Video, bro, but it's a paid app. You feel what I'm saying? The free version is garbage. You gotta pay for that shit. I got that shit for lifetime. Ricky Uno's was populating. Barry, man, I got some North Carolina episodes coming. That's a fact, bro. Straight up, I gotta get with the bro. I got some North Carolina episodes coming on. I always got North Carolina episodes, man. I always got some of them stories in the cut. Yeah, I like that. What's the name too, man? That motherfucking that Galaxy Fold, man. But that shit costs too much money, my nigga. And then I don't know the case situation with that. Like, you drop that shit just break. Like, I don't know. I think it's durable on the outside and shit. You feel me? But I'll mess with that fold. I'll mess with that flip. I was gonna get the flip. I said, nah, I ain't fucking with it, man, because that shit too skinny. I compared it online. That shit was dumb skinny. I can't edit with no skinny ass phone like that. I need some type of width. Pause. You heard? That shit gotta be a little wide. Pause. Yeah, man, you know, I need that. I need something crazy, nigga. I need something with a terabyte, with motherfucking something 2023 with a terabyte in it. I get stupid with them cameras, nigga. I'm telling you, bro. I mean, it's like I said, this iPhone 13 Pro, the shit holds it down. I be editing on this shit now. As much cursing out as but like I said, the shit is only 128 gigabytes, so which causes me to have to delete all type of shit every 2 days. I don't got no time for that, nigga. I just want to bang out. I want to have to clean my phone out only after like 8 months of use, nigga. You know what I mean? I want to be able to motherfucking use my shit two months straight, blamming out videos, and then I say, all right, let me delete some shit. I don't want to have to delete some shit after a week of work, 2 days of work. All right, bro. But yeah, my niggas, make sure y'all check that new Decepticon on Rikers Island episode that's out right now. That's fire. Shout out to the bro Blur. Shout out to all the Decepticons. You feel what I'm saying? We be jotting down that New York history, man. Shit is deep. You heard? That shit is deep. Know what I mean? That part where son was talking about the kid who got killed in Jeff at 16 years old. Like, it was, I think 3 people got killed in Jeff in totality. You feel what I'm saying? Shooting victims in Jeff. Like 3 people died in Jeff. I think 1 teacher and 2 students. You feel what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken. But yeah, bro. Q, nah, I don't watch that BMF series yet, man. Know what I mean? Like, I'ma keep it real, bro. I be having limited time. I be watching a series that should be taking me like 8 months to finish that shit, man. You heard? Because I don't be having the time, man. I be bullshitting. I don't be getting a chance to sit down and watch shit, man. Real talk. And then niggas be on social media blowing up the whole shit. So I be knowing I don't have to watch it. I know what happens. You know what I mean? But one day I'm going to sit down and binge watch all of that shit, man. Motherfucking BMF. What's the other shit? Power and all of that. I ain't watched none of them shits, man. One day I'm gonna sit down and binge watch all of that shit when I got some time. That's one of my dreams, nigga, to be able to have enough time where I could just sit down for a couple of months and binge watch a bunch of TV that I missed. Certain shit I can't miss, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even see the new season of The Handmaid's Tale yet. That shit been out for months. I ain't even sit down and watch the first episode. I ain't watched the whole 3rd season of Atlanta yet. You feel me? I seen 2 or 3 episodes, but I ain't watched the whole season. Yerk. Freddie Richie, who that, bro? Who that? Freddie from Brownsville Houses? Why would I'm on live, my joint want to act like a bitch? You heard? My nigga Cell in the building. Cell, you overdue for a new story, bro. That story you did, that Bang 'em Smurf and 50 Cent story, that shit is magnificent, my nigga. That shit is the #1 story on the Gen Pop channel. I mean, you helped me break the Gen Pop channel in with that shit, my nigga. If y'all niggas ain't see that Bang 'em Smurf and 50 Cent beef story that the bro Cell told, Cell is a master storyteller. That's a fact. He just got it, man. Niggas got it. Some niggas just got that gift. I'm blessed to attract most of the niggas on my channel got that gift. You heard? But yeah, my nigga, that BMF and motherfucking 50 Cent beef story, that shit is crazy. So if you ain't, I mean, not BMF, Bang'em Smurf and 50 Cent story is crazy. So if you ain't see that, go subscribe to that Gen Pop TV and watch that story. That shit is bananas. You heard? But yeah, if that's Freddie from Brownsville Houses, hit me up on Instagram, bro. I'm on there, Real St. Laz, man. Send me a DM, Real St. Laz on Instagram. Send me your number. We still got to get some stories in, my bro. I know you got some Brownsville Houses stories from back in the days. Word is bond. I remember we used to troop to them baseball games, my nigga. Me, you, my cousin Jamel, motherfucking Robert, Aaron. I'm sorry I'm calling out Brownsville Houses niggas' government names, but we was kids, nigga. That nigga Steven, I don't know what the fuck happened to Steven. What happened to that nigga Steven, Freddie? Remember that nigga Skinny Steven that used to come with us? And that nigga used to be a troublemaker and niggas ain't really want that nigga around because he was a troublemaker? I used to love that nigga Steven though. I don't know what the fuck happened to son. Know what I mean? Who else, man? Robert, motherfucking, Lonzo. I heard Lonzo, I don't know how true that is, but I heard Lonzo got killed. Booby that ended up going to the NBA. Know what I mean? Shout out my nigga John Dilly from Brownsville Houses. Who else we used to be with, man? Niggas used to be stealing my baseball cards and all of that, man. I was niggas used to be taking advantage of me because my favorite player was Mike Pagliarulo, nigga. Know what I mean? Niggas in Brownsville Houses was foul, man. Know what I mean? Niggas used to make fun of me because that was my favorite player. Niggas used to steal my baseball cards. I remember all of that. Y'all niggas is alright, though. It's alright, though. Niggas was stealing all type of Bobby Bonilla's and Barry Bonds out my shit. Replacing them shits with Mike Pags. Like, nah, son, I gave you a Mike Pags. Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck if Mike Pags my favorite nigga. Niggas can't be taking my Barry Bondses. You got a couple of my Bobby Bonillas, Freddie. Freddie, you got a couple of my Jose Canseco rookie cards, Mark McGuire rookie cards, my nigga. I need those. You heard? Word. Shout out to my nigga Hector. Shout out to Udi. That nigga Udi, Hector. Know what I mean? Charlie. Rest in peace to bro Papa Jock. Know what I mean? But yeah, that nigga Hector still a baseball champ. That nigga Hector don't be playing no motherfucking games. That nigga still be winning chips. That nigga winning chips in 2023. That nigga wasn't playing none. He wasn't playing none. Word, my nigga. Brownsville Houses was the shit though, my nigga. I used to be hanging out in Brownsville Houses a lot, following behind that nigga Jamel, man. Know what I mean? Niggas was playing all type of sports in Brownsville Houses. That shit was the sports. That shit was the king of sports in Brownsville. Niggas playing baseball in that motherfucking, that playground shit that's in the middle of the projects. Not in the middle of the projects, but it's like right there on, as soon as you come off Rockaway and slide into the inside, they had that whole little baseball field. Shit wasn't really a baseball field, but niggas turned it into that. Niggas was violating, son. Niggas was violating in Brownsville Houses, son. How niggas was playing whole softball games with niggas' windows right there, son. Niggas was breaking the shit out of people's windows. Niggas break a window, everybody run. You heard? Like, nigga, them niggas done seen niggas out there already. Hold on. Yo. What's poppin'? Yeah. All right, my shit is on live right now. As soon as I come off this shit, I'm hollering right back at you. You good now? All right, I'm hitting you back as soon as I get off this live. All right. Nah, y'all niggas was violating in Brownsville houses though, bro. Niggas was breaking the shit out of people windows with them big ass hard clincher softballs. Like, nigga break the window, everybody just run. Shit be cleared out in 3 seconds. Like, niggas done broke 25 windows in that motherfucking building. I feel sorry for the people that had to live in that building where niggas played baseball. That shit foul. Then in the middle of y'all P's, y'all had the basketball courts. I heard that shit ain't there no more. Like, they changed the way this shit was developed. But that shit was OD. Niggas had basketball courts in front of niggas' building. Every other project, you gotta go to the park to play basketball. But in Brownsville houses, them niggas had two full courts smack dead in front of niggas' buildings, my nigga. Like, what type of design was that? Niggas was playing full courts. You come out, you going to work, you trying to go to work. Niggas out there running a full in front of your building. But the upside to that shit was you got to sit in your crib and just watch legendary basketball games. Damn, you know who just popped up in my head? You know, let me tell you something. The motherfucking mind is crazy, bro. Because somebody was telling me a story the other day and they mentioned somebody and it made me think of somebody that I didn't think of in 1,000 years. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if they would have never mentioned their name. So the science is, it's all type of information locked in your brain. That's why we got to share these stories, because we be unlocking certain things that's in our brain that we forgot. Like, just talking just now, I remember the nigga Saturday. Watching the nigga Saturday playing in Brownsville houses. I didn't think of Saturday in years. You feel what I'm saying? But just talking on this live right now, I just remember watching a nigga Saturday play. You feel? If you from Brownsville, you remember that nigga Saturday. Busting niggas' ass. Word up. My nigga Black plate 456. Hold on. Yo. What's up? Huh? Bro, I've been in and out of there like 3-4 times. What is it that you trying to get from out there? Bro, I just had one. You know how that spot is. It's disgusting. I'd rather make you something to eat. But if you do it, go ahead, do it. I'll get it for you. All right. My fault, man, if my lips is dry as a bitch. Hip-hop caviar was populating. A few years ahead was popping. Richie was popping. Freddie Richie. Holla at me on that Instagram, bro. Majesty Roberts was really good. All right, I'm gonna check that, my broskin. But yeah, man. Today's Sunday, man. I don't know if I'm gonna drop something today, man, but if they approve some shit, that's going in. Nah, son, y'all niggas was stealing them shit, son. Y'all niggas was stealing them shits, my nigga. And Jamel was co-signing that shit. You heard? Jamel's fucked up for that. Y'all niggas owe some motherfucking Jesse Barfields. Y'all niggas owe me some Jesse Barfields, some motherfucking Barry Bondses, some Bobby Bonias. Y'all niggas owe me some motherfucking Willie Randolphs and, you heard? Ozzy Guillen and them niggas. Nah, son. My shit leave my baseball album in that nigga Hector crib. I come back, it's 40 Mike Pagliarulo cards in my shit. Like, nah, nigga. And Jamel was letting y'all niggas do that shit. I remember when we used to be in Hector crib in Brownsville houses and on Rockaway. My nigga, we be in there playing motherfucking, what's that baseball? We played every baseball from Bases Loaded. That's when Bases Loaded first came out. And that shit looked like it was 96 bits to us. You feel what I'm saying? But, nah, we used to play this shit called RBI baseball, my nigga. Son, niggas was out of control playing that shit, son. You heard? I think it was RBI baseball. It was some futuristic shit where you could choose 20 different stadiums and niggas could make their own created players. Everybody had players on 99. Niggas was hitting 7. Niggas was playing baseball games in the crib. That shit was on Nintendo. Niggas was playing motherfucking games. Nigga, the score was 99 to 97 after 9 innings. Like, we was wilding, son. You heard? And niggas had a rule in the crib. You had to pitch straight down the plate, my nigga. You could not try to make no curvy pitches. None of that. You had to pitch that shit straight down the plate, my nigga. Niggas was hitting 17 home runs per inning. You feel me? That shit was retarded. But niggas used to be up in that nigga Hector crib playing motherfucking RBI baseball. Motherfucking bases loaded, Tecmo Bowl. Shit was heavy over there, bro. Shit was heavy. But that RBI baseball, that shit was different. Niggas was having tournaments that last the whole summer. Niggas had whole summer tournaments. In your game on computer. And the computer is gonna play as your team, and if you win, you win, you lose, you lose. But niggas ain't holding up no tournaments for you, nigga. So niggas will be coming in, niggas ain't come to the crib in 2 days. Nigga, your team done lost 3 games, nigga. Nigga be mad as a motherfucker. Niggas was playing straight tournaments like we was really in the Major League Baseball league, my nigga. In RBI baseball. For months. Straight up. But nah, Brownsville houses was the shit though, my nigga. Brownsville houses was the shit, my nigga. Them niggas was some sports motherfuckers. That nigga Jamel, we used to go to Kingston Park. That's some niggas used to have baseball games in Kingston Park. Niggas be like, yo, listen, nigga, we gotta go to Kingston Park. Shit is real over there. Make sure you alright. Word. Yeah, you know, I'm talking about, bro, we talking about motherfucking, like, I'm trying to think what years this had to be. We talking about like 90, you heard? We talking about 90, 89. Cause I remember right after my stint of hanging out in Brownsville houses, that's when I started fucking with guns. You heard? That's when I started fucking with guns. And whenever I used to see that nigga Udi and Jamel would bring Udi through, and I'll be showing my ass, pulling out all type of guns around niggas to let niggas know I done graduated the guns. And I used to tell niggas' faces used to be like, yo, this nigga ain't gonna make it out here, my nigga. Jamel wasn't with none of that shit. That nigga be like, yo, this nigga right here with these fucking guns. I used to be trying to impress niggas. I remember we used to go to motherfucking Brookline, man. We used to play baseball across in Brookline. They had the crazy baseball field. Niggas remember that. We used to play in Brookline. We used to go see the nigga motherfucking Roger, the nigga Hector and Udi and them niggas' cousin Roger from Brookline. The Sunnydale factory used to be across the street. We used to go in there and steal like 30 juices. You know what I mean? This is the old Brooklyn we talking about here, man. This is the old Brooklyn, man. A lot of y'all niggas, y'all wasn't around, baby. Y'all was not around. Yurt. Straight up. Y'all niggas wasn't around. I was trashing Tecmo Bowl, man. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm trashing all football games. I never been nice in no football game but 10-yard fight. You heard? And 10-yard fight is super garbanzo bean. But back in the day, told you, nigga, my step pops, this nigga's a maniac. That nigga used to be in the crib. That nigga be in the crib for 5 hours straight playing 10-yard fight. Nigga cheesing the shit out the computer. I'm like, yo, bro, what do you get out of winning a Super Bowl? Nigga would play a whole season and win the Super Bowl. Nigga be investing months and weeks into this shit. And this nigga cheating the computer. I'm like, son, what gratification do you get out of cheating the game to win the Super Bowl, my nigga? This nigga screaming at the screen. You know how the graphics look at in 10-yard fight, nigga. Them niggas is looking like little specks of dust on the field. This nigga be in there throwing joysticks, screaming, yeah, motherfucker. Y'all motherfuckers is cheating. I come running in the room, this nigga playing 10-yard fight. I'm like, son, you investing too much energy into mediocre graphics like this. You heard? Tecmo Bowl, when that shit came out, that shit was looking like it was 32-bit to an old Nintendo nigga. That shit with the football players was looking realistic. That shit was like real football to niggas. 10-yard fight, that wasn't the case with 10-yard fight, my nigga. 10-yard fight was made by Nintendo themselves. And that shit was looking like Atari 2600. I'm gonna review that shit on my game channel. That's my word. I gotta find the game though. I gotta find that game though. You heard? But I'm gonna review that shit on the game channel, nigga. 10-yard fight. Shit is horrible. Yeah, I used to fuck with that Tekken. You know, Tekken started coming out around the times I was